so yeah, so today I wanted to do a video on tattoos and piercings. So in total I have, well, I've had like, I think it's like 13 or 14 piercings, and I've got one tattoo. So I'm just gonna go through like why I got them done, the pain tolerance, or how I felt, how much painful it was, and just so like you guys who, if any of you guys want to get a tattoo or a piercing and you're thinking about it, then this might help you. But if you are thinking about getting one done, honestly, like I literally tell anyone I know, if you want to get one, just do it, because if you don't do it, like you'll never just do it, literally. So I used to actually work in Claire's, so I used to pierce ears. So we'd have people like, literally all the time be like, oh, I don't know if I want to get it done. I'd literally just be like, just do it, because the longer you think about it, the more you'll put it off. Like with my tattoo, I wanted to get it literally for like a year, but because I was like, I'm literally terrified of needles. Like if a needle comes near me, I will literally faint on the floor, like no joke. So yeah, so we have people all the time who are like, I'm not sure, like I'm really scared, is it painful? I don't really think any of the piercings I've had or my tattoo was painful, but obviously everyone's different places hurt more, so it just really depends. But I'll start going through them all. So my first piercings I've ever had done would be my lobes. I had them done when I was like 4. I took them out like 3 different times, so I literally have had these ones re-pierced like 6 times, no joke. Because when I was younger, I remember the first ever time I got it done, I went to, my mum took me to like this, it's like a beauty parlour sort of like place where they do piercings, and the lady literally must have done one, and I literally screamed the whole shop down. I was like, no, I'm not getting the other one. I was so scared. I eventually did get it done after like an hour of like crying my eyes out, but obviously I think I was about 6 or 7, and then I went back to Claire's, and then I had these ones like done, but in between those times I had them done like 2 different places. I forgot where. The second ones I've had done are my second, so they're still pierced, I just haven't got anything in them. I've only ever had them done like once. I literally did not think they hurt at all. It's more the shock, because you're not like expecting it, rather than the pain itself. So like, because you build yourself up to it so much, that's what scares you more. So when you get it done, you're like, and then afterwards, literally you're like, I didn't even think it hurt that bad, like it wasn't even painful. It's literally just the beforehand, like thinking about it all and getting stressed, and like say I have really bad anxiety, so literally before all my piercings and things, like I'm literally feeling like I'm about to have a panic attack, like no joke. And then the third ones, they're not in, but I've actually had these pierced twice, so I was trained on twice at work. So I had 2 of the girls like pierce my ear. So the first time I had them done, the girl pierced them like not straight, so I was like, yeah, they need to go. So I took them out, and then I had another girl do it, but they were fine, so they're still there, I just haven't got earrings in. The next ones I've had done is, I haven't actually got them in no more because I took them out, because for me they just didn't heal, and they were so painful. Like I literally would be sleeping and like my ear would be bleeding. So I had my cartilage done on this side and this side. I'm not even gonna lie, they hurt me. Like, well, this one did, but this one didn't really that much. But I think I just feel like they hurt more because I had so much after pain from them. As they literally, like, I had a lump on the back of this ear from where it just didn't heal, and like even now I can still feel it a bit. It's gone now, but it's just like not a nice feeling. But to be honest, with all my piercings, I've actually never cleaned them, so that's probably the reason why they didn't heal. So guys at home, clean your piercings properly. The best thing to use for cleaning your earrings are actually like sea salt and water. Don't get like solutions from shops and stuff, because honestly they're literally just shit. Like they literally don't do anything. The best healing thing is literally sea salt and water, like warm water, and then just like put it on. But you can also make like a paste with that as well if you add like a bit more, or you can put tea tree oil on them, and that's like really good to like dry them up if they're like really sore and stuff. And the next piercing I had done is, I used to have my nose pierced, so I had that done with a gun. It wasn't actually done with a needle. I literally did not feel it. Like, all I felt, like someone literally just stuck an ice cube up my nose. That's literally all I felt. I think it's because it was so quick. It's literally, they put it on there and it's literally one click. Obviously the bad thing is that if you have it done with a gun, that obviously it doesn't have a back on it, so it could fall out. And because the back is so sharp, it used to literally, like, I'd be sleeping, I could move on to the other side and it would hit the inner bit of my nose and I'd literally have like a massive nosebleed. So like, if you have a really narrow, like a little button nose, I wouldn't advise getting it done with a gun, just because you're gonna have nosebleeds literally like 24/7. My next piercings I've had done are my nipples. So they, oh my god, I will never forget the day. So I got them done like last year, January. I went to a place in Bromley called Belly Bar. The lady actually pierced one of them like wonky, but they were so sore. I was literally like, I'm just gonna keep them how they are, not changing them. Because they were so sore, literally. Like, it literally felt like someone, you know when people do like in school when they used to do like Chinese burns on your arm? Literally, that's what, like, even thinking about it now is literally giving me goosebumps. That's literally how my nipples felt, no word of a lie. But they didn't bleed when I got them done, but literally, like, so don't think, oh my god, they're gonna bleed if you're gonna get them done. But I went to literally, I got them done and I literally I flew out to Amsterdam like the next day for my friend's birthday. I took her there. And then I remember, like, I must have like went to a cafe or whatever, went back to our hotel room, I literally just like knocked out. I must have like slept on them. So then they started, like, I woke up and my top literally had two massive like blood patches on either side. So that wasn't good. But apart from that, see, the lady we went to was really nice, because a lot of places they normally use like a metal clamp, but she used like a little plastic one, so it didn't actually, like, it wasn't the clamp, it was just literally the needle. But if you literally like breathe in, breathe out. But I literally wanted to get them done for like 2 years, so I literally was like, I'm gonna go there, just gonna do it, like. And I paid for it before I got it done, because they were, I think they were about like 60-70 pounds I paid, and that was just for plain like bars. But obviously that was for two, but obviously it's not like the cheapest price going. So literally after I paid like 70 pounds, and I paid for my friend as well, so literally that was like 140 pounds. I was like, I am in there, just pissed me. I went first just because I said if I didn't go first, like, I probably would chicken out, just because I'm such a pussy. But yeah, so they took literally, they've literally only recently healed now. Like, they literally took me a year to heal. Everyone's piercings are obviously different, like everybody's body works different. I mean, I did clean my nipples, I actually cleaned, because obviously that's like hygiene. But I think it's just obviously everybody's body's different. But I didn't clean them they said to clean like 4 to 6 times a day. I literally just cleaned about 2 times a day. And like, you can get like, you will realize if you're gonna get them done that after a few days, like, you do start to have like crust on the side. It's so nasty, like, it's literally disgusting. But if you see crust, like, you know it's starting to heal. My next piercing, what else have I got? So I got one more piercing, and that is my belly. I don't have it in at the moment, I'll show you guys. But I'll post like photos of like all my piercings, obviously, you know, not my nipples, but everything else I'll post like at the end. But yeah, my belly, I got that done when I was, what, 16. So when I was 12, I wanted to get my belly pierced, and I remember I begged my mum, but my mum was like, no, you're too young, da, da, da. And then she was like, oh, ask your dad, because I kept going on at her. So I asked my dad. I knew my dad was going to say no. I was like, I'm 12, like, let's be real. I don't know who I thought I was, but... So I asked my dad. My dad literally didn't even answer the question. I was just like, okay then. So I literally just begged my mum and was like, yeah, but dad doesn't have to see it, like, blah, blah, blah. She was like, yeah, but why do you want to get it done? I was like, for myself. Obviously, all my friends at school had it done, so I was like... And I just generally think it looks nice, like, especially like when I go on holiday and I'm in a bikini, like... I feel like it looks so cute. So because my mum and dad said no, I actually got my friend at school. I remember one of the boys in year 11, I paid him and got him to buy me a piercing kit. I was in the PE changing rooms at school, and my friend, she literally, like, had the clamp and everything, she put it on my belly, she pushed it through. When I legit say she stabbed me 3 times, like no joke, that went through 3 times. It must have got infected, and then I remember I had it, and then I must have got caught by my dad, because I was like walking around, you know when you hold your hand in your top like that, and then my belly must have slipped up, and my dad was like, what's that? I was like, he was like, oh my god, you got your belly pierced. I was like, it's fake. Obviously he did not believe me. He was like, show me it's fake then. I was like, oh my god, what do I do? So anyway, I had to take it out, and then I waited until I was 16, and then I went on my 16th birthday with my mom, went to the piercing shop, she signed the form. I don't know why she signed the form, because I could do it anyway, but when I got it done, I did still say to my dad, just like out of respect, I was like, oh, like just to let you know, like I'm gonna get my belly pierced, just cause like so no one else could say anything either. And then yes, I went there, the guy literally clamped it, dotted it, he asked me like, was you happy, are you happy with it? My mom looked at it, I looked at it, I was like, yeah, I'm happy. But now, every time I look at it, I think like it's just too much to the right. But I actually got the guy to change the dot. So now I'm thinking the dot that he originally like dotted was correct. But because obviously when you're looking down at it, it's harder for you to like see, because you're not like facing forwards to it. So although you can see it, I mean it's so like slightly off, like no one can ever tell, but it's just like even with my second one, like one's slightly off to the other one, but I notice it just because I notice literally the smallest things ever. It kind of annoys me, but no one else notices it. Like when I show other people, they're like, what are you on about? I'm like, are you blind? But no. And then yes, so that's all my piercings. My belly took really quick. My belly was literally like 4 weeks when it was healed. Literally. What other have I got? Okay, and my last one is my tattoo. So this is the one I was literally the most scared and nervous about. I was literally shitting myself. Like I remember I went with my friends, so we were both like, she was like she wanted to get a tattoo. I was like I wanted to get a tattoo. So we was like, okay cool, let's do it together. So we went on to like Instagram, and we saw there was this guy, his name was like, called like Ink Rems, and he had like done so many tattoos for like so many influencers and like a few other people, so, and he looked really good. So I was like, okay cool, I'm gonna go message this guy, get him to do our tattoo. So I messaged him, and then they booked us an appointment, and we had to go like literally all on the other side of London. It took us like 2 hours. I was literally like shitting it. Like when I had goosebumps, I was shaking. Like literally, you know when you get nervous and you go somewhere and you're like, I need to shit. Literally, that's how I was feeling. I was like, oh my god, I'm so scared. My friend got like Chinese writing down on her back, and then I got this. So this is my tattoo. My tattoo is in Arabic, and it says beauty within. I got that just because like after my relationship and everything, I just felt like I really like, I always used to put like other people first before myself, and I just like felt so shitty about myself. So I was like, this is just something that's just gonna like make me feel good about myself. And I just really love the style of the writing, and I liked it because as well that like say so many people like when I'm on holiday and stuff will be like, oh what does your tattoo mean? But like I don't really tell people just because I like to keep it like sentimental. So the fact that unless you're Arabic or I've told you, now obviously everyone's gonna know, but unless I've told you, like no one actually knows what it means, so that's why I liked it. But yeah, so I remember my friend got writing down her gosh. Who went first? She went first because I was literally like, no, you go first, I'm too scared. Like literally when you, and everywhere I've researched and everywhere like I've looked at like other people getting their tattoos done, obviously mine's on the rib. Apparently the rib and the back are like the most painfulest places. Well, definitely 100% the ribs anyway, because the guy even said to me, he was like, oh, like, are you sure you want to get it there? And I was like, yeah, because I was just like, if I'm going to get a tattoo, I want to get it somewhere where I actually want it, not just somewhere for the sake of it, do you know what I mean? So, yeah, so I got it. Mine literally took like 5 minutes, hers took like 20. But when I say I did, honestly, he was on my rib, I literally didn't even know he was doing it. I was like, are you doing it yet? And he was like,
this is a bad place, so for you to say that,
it actually like it stings, but like
it's bearable.
my eyes are not really up there, but it's bearable.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like I'm already halfway through. I was like, oh my god. So I was literally like to him, no, I'm gonna have a break in between. And he was like, no, don't have a break because it's actually more painful if you have a break. So if you get a tattoo, unless it's like a really big one, do not have a break. But yeah, so he literally, it was only, the bit that only hurt was literally when he was on this bit here. That bit hurt, I'm not gonna lie. But it was like a bearable pain. It wasn't like a I'm gonna die sort of pain. Like, I've gone through pain. Like, when I was about 6, I had a boiling hot kettle poured onto my stomach. And trust me, that does not compare at all. Like, no joke. But, yeah, I literally did not feel it. So if anyone is literally thinking about getting a tattoo or a piercing, I literally just recommend, honestly, like, if you want it, just go and get it. Like, don't worry about what anyone else is saying or whatever. Like, if you really want it, just do it, because if you don't, like, you just will literally never do it. Like, the amount of times I like said I was gonna do it and I never done it, I'm literally like, now I'm like, I should have done it ages ago. I'm waiting to get another one, but I'm waiting until me and my friend are gonna go again together, just because we done it the first time. But when I get my next one, I'm gonna like vlog it, so obviously you guys can see it all. But I do have a video of my piercing, not my piercing, my tattoo actually being done, so I'm gonna like put that in between somewhere, so you would have seen it by now anyway. But yeah, thanks for watching. If there's any like specific videos that anyone wants me to do, or you guys are like, I want to see this, I want to see that, then obviously just comment below. But subscribe to my channel, show me love. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys.